Father, I thank you for every listener joining this prayer today. You see their silent battles, their hidden worries, and the burdens they carry that no one else knows. Lord, meet them right where they are. Comfort the tired, strengthen the discouraged, and lift the one who feels under attack. As we begin to pray, let your presence fill this moment, and let every chain break. Holy Spirit, take over and give them peace, clarity, and strength. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. O Lord, according to Psalm 59, arise and scatter every witchcraft power that surrounds my life like hungry wolves waiting to attack. Let their midnight gatherings collapse. Let their evil circles break. Let their demonic tongue be silenced. And let every spell, charm, incantation, and projection they release return violently to the sender until their own witchcraft altars burn with unstoppable judgment. Every witchcraft spirit roaming around my destiny, seeking a moment of weakness to strike, Lord, chase them away with your fire. Let the arrows they send pierce their own camp. Let the curses they chant bind them. Let the potions they mix poison them. And let every evil energy they generate return aggressively to the sender until their own darkness swallows them alive. God of Psalm 59, let every witchcraft meeting summoned against my name scatter permanently. Let the chairperson of that meeting collapse. Let their unity turn to confusion. Let their voices contradict. Let their agenda fail. And let every evil plan they form return heavily to the sender until no witchcraft purpose survives. Every witchcraft, monitoring spirit pretending to watch my movements, track my opportunities, or observe my progress, be blinded by divine fire. Let their spiritual screens shatter. Let their demonic antennas break. Let their evil networks crash. And let every monitoring assignment return violently to the sender until their own foundation is dismantled. Lord, let every witchcraft agent waiting for night hours to send evil toward my home be struck by heavenly thunder. Let their chants become confusion. Let their rituals become madness. Let their assignments become torment. And let every evil arrow they release return fiercely to the sender until they experience the destruction they plan. Every witchcraft power that rises with bitterness, hatred, jealousy, or anger against me, let their own emotions destroy them. Let the jealousy they carry choke them. Let the hatred they nurture consume their peace. Let the bitterness they harbor poison their destiny. And let every evil thought they send return violently to the sender with multiplied judgment. Lord, let every evil pot, evil bowl, evil altar, or evil cauldron where my name has been placed break now by fire. Let the pot explode. Let the altar collapse. Let the sacrifice fail. Let the priest be struck. And let every wicked ritual done with my identity return strongly to the sender until their hands are burned by the fire they ignited. Every witchcraft power calling my name in the spirit to weaken my health, my joy, my finances, my peace, or my destiny, let their invocation turn into their destruction. Let their voices choke them. Let their spells bind them. Let their incantations torment them. And let every evil word they speak return violently to the sender without mercy. God of vengeance, arise like you did in Psalm 59 and pursue every witchcraft enemy that refuses to repent. Let them run but not escape your judgment. Let their hiding places expose them. Let their hiding altars burn. Let their wickedness visit them. And let every evil intention they targeted toward me return aggressively to the sender until none remain standing. Every witchcraft storm released against my destiny, storms of confusion, storms of heaviness, storms of delay, storms of depression, storms of backwardness, be reversed by fire. Let the storm return to the sender. Let the wind turn against them. Let the darkness they summoned cover them instead, and let every spiritual attack they formed return heavily to the sender, while I stand protected in the power of God. Lord, according to Psalm 59, let every witchcraft conspiracy formed against my rising be shattered instantly. Let the planners be exposed. Let the executors be confused. Let the agents be scattered. And let every wicked agenda they coordinated return violently to the sender until their entire network collapses under divine judgment. Every witchcraft personality assigned to exhaust my strength, drain my spirit, weaken my prayer life, or suffocate my faith. O God, arise and strike them with your fire. Let their attacks boomerang. Let their evil intentions crumble. Let their curses choke them. And let every spiritual drain they projected toward me return aggressively to the sender. O Lord, let every witchcraft altar where my picture, my clothes, my name, my business, my children, or my destiny has been placed catch fire now. Let the altar shake. Let the fire fall. Let their charms melt. Let their sacrifices scatter. And let every evil ritual they perform return heavily to the sender until their hands can no longer handle wickedness. Every witchcraft mouth speaking evil into the atmosphere concerning my life, my future, my assignment, or my blessings be silenced forever. Let their words trap them. Let their curses bind them. Let their incantations haunt them. And let every demonic utterance they released return violently to the sender until their tongues can no longer perform wickedness. God of Psalm 59, arise and frustrate every witchcraft enemy that prowls around my life like a hungry dog searching for vulnerability. Let their hunger destroy them. Let their plotting consume them. Let their persistence turn to torment. And let every evil expectation they have toward me return fiercely to the sender with divine vengeance. Every witchcraft personality assigned to scatter my home, bring confusion to my relationships, or introduce chaos into my environment. O Lord, scatter them first. Let their confusion visit their own camp. Let their chaos return to their own families. Let their evil stir up trouble for themselves, and let every relational attack they designed return violently to the sender. O Lord, let every witchcraft hand stretched toward my finances be broken permanently. Let the hands that steal be paralyzed. Let the hands that block be withered. Let the hands that manipulate be burned, and let every financial attack they release return aggressively to the sender until their own resources dry up. Every witchcraft agent assigned to visit me in dreams, manipulate my sleep, weaken my rest, or plant fear through demonic encounters, O God, arise and pursue them with your fire. Let their access be denied. Let their mission fail. Let their presence torment them. And let every dream attack they send return heavily to the sender until they are consumed by the darkness they projected. O Lord, let every witchcraft power using time, midnight, early morning, or dark hours, to program evil into my day be judged immediately. Let their timelines collapse. Let their rituals fail. Let their decrees be reversed, and let every evil programmed into my hours return violently to the sender, while my day remains covered by your light. Every witchcraft personality who is waiting for my downfall, rejoicing in my struggle, or feeding on my battles, O Lord, arise and disappoint them openly. Let their expectations fail. Let their traps catch them. Let their desires turn against them. And let every evil wish they have toward my destiny return fiercely to the sender until shame becomes their portion. O Lord, according to Psalm 59, let every witchcraft power that surrounds my life with spiritual dogs barking in the night be struck with divine madness. Let their barking turn to confusion. Let their roaming turn to fear. Let their hunting turn to destruction, and let every evil sound they release into the atmosphere return violently to the sender until their voices are silenced forever. Every witchcraft personality that rises at night to release incantations, curses, projections, or demonic arrows toward my home, let their own words bind them. Let the curses they speak wrap around their own necks. Let the arrows they shoot pierce their own hearts, and let every demonic assignment they send return fiercely to the sender until their evil collapses instantly. God, Let every witchcraft enemy who hides behind shadows to attack my destiny be exposed by your light. Let their invisibility fail. Let their secrecy be shattered. Let their hiding places catch fire. And let every hidden evil they prepare return heavily to the sender with multiplied force. Every witchcraft altar raising sacrifices against my progress, let the altar receive the fire of destruction. Let the priest be paralyzed. Let the sacrifice be rejected. Let the ritual turn to confusion. And let every evil intention empowered through that altar return violently to the sender until the foundation of their wickedness collapses completely. O Lord, let every witchcraft wind blown toward my household, wind of sickness, wind of confusion, wind of loss, wind of delay be reversed now. Let the wind turn back with violent force. Let the sender be struck by the storm they created. And let every demonic wind return aggressively to the sender until their own environment is swallowed by their evil. Every witchcraft agent using monitoring mirrors, spiritual screens, demonic visions, or evil eyes to track my life, let their sight be destroyed. Let their mirrors crack. Let their screens go dark. Let their visions fail. And let every evil observation they make return powerfully to the sender until blindness becomes their portion. O Lord, let every witchcraft personality chanting my name for evil, whether in the forest, in the sea, in the air, in covens, or in secret gatherings, receive instant judgment. Let their chant become their torment. Let their utterances become confusion. Let their voices turn against them, and let every evil they call return heavily to the sender with no escape. Every witchcraft group standing in agreement against my destiny, let their agreement scatter instantly. Let their unity turn into arguments. Let their harmony collapse. Let their strategy fail. And let every evil they collectively planned return violently to the sender until their coven breaks in pieces. O Lord, let every witchcraft enemy who uses familiar spirits to touch my dreams, invade my sleep, manipulate my thoughts, or inject fear into my spirit, be consumed by the fire of heaven. Let their spirits flee, let their access be denied, let their mission fail, and let every evil influence they send return aggressively to the sender until their wickedness suffocates them. Every witchcraft power that waits for my rising to attack and for my blessings to sabotage, God, arise and turn their expectations into disappointment. Let the blessings they try to block multiply. Let the progress they try to hinder accelerate. And let every evil desire they have toward my life return violently to the sender until they fall into the pit they dug for me. O Lord, according to Psalm 59, let every witchcraft power that circles my life day and night, waiting for an opportunity to strike, be consumed by your judgment. Let their spiritual dogs starve. Let their fangs break. Let their ambush fail, and let every evil strategy they hide in darkness return violently to the sender until their own operations collapse in total defeat. Every witchcraft personality using charms, powders, candles, mirrors, water, or sacrifices to project evil into my environment. Let their instruments of wickedness backfire. Let the charm poison them. Let the mirror blind them. Let the candle burn them. Let the powder choke them. And let every item they use return aggressively to the sender with destructive force. O God of vengeance, arise like you did in Psalm 59:9, and chase away every witchcraft force planting fear around my destiny. Let fear return to them. Let anxiety overwhelm them. Let their minds tremble under judgment. And let every spiritual pressure they send return heavily to the sender until they collapse under their own wickedness. Every witchcraft arrow of discouragement, depression, heaviness, or confusion fired into my spirit, return to the sender now. Let the arrow pierce their own hearts. Let the heaviness bury them. Let the confusion swallow them. And let every emotional weapon formed against me return violently to the sender with multiplied affliction. O Lord, Let every witchcraft power that uses the wind, the rain, the atmosphere, or the elements to manipulate my life be judged instantly. Let their weather witchcraft fail. Let their spiritual climate scatter. Let their elemental sorcery collapse. And let every environmental attack they release return fiercely to the sender until their own atmosphere turns against them. Every witchcraft personality collecting the dust of my footsteps, strands of hair, fingerprints, photos, voice recordings, or anything connected to me to work evil, let their wicked efforts be destroyed. Let the dust blind them. Let the hair burn them. Let the image torment them. And let every evil attempt they make return powerfully to the sender with no mercy. Lord, let every witchcraft curse spoken into the air, whispered into the night, chanted in darkness, or programmed into my destiny be reversed immediately. Let their curses bind them. Let their utterances haunt them. Let their words choke them. And let every demonic proclamation they send return violently to the sender until their own tongues turn against them. Every witchcraft spirit releasing delay into my progress, delay in marriage, delay in finances, delay in destiny, delay in breakthrough. Let the delay they send become their own portion. Let their time freeze. Let their opportunities die. Let their progress cease. And let every delay they planned return fiercely to the sender while my destiny accelerates. O God, let every witchcraft enemy who rises with renewed hatred each day against my peace be swallowed by their own rage. Let their anger consume their strength. Let their hatred scatter their mind. Let their bitterness rot their bones. And let every evil emotion they release toward my life return violently to the sender until destruction overtakes them. Every witchcraft group, coven council, spiritual association, or satanic alliance formed to attack my rising, let their unity dissolve instantly. Let arguments break out among them. Let betrayal rise in their camp. Let confusion scatter their minds, and let every agreement they formed return heavily to the sender until their gathering is reduced to chaos and ruin. O Lord, according to Psalm 59, let every witchcraft power that rises like roaring beasts to intimidate my spirit be silenced permanently. Let their roaring turn to confusion. Let their boldness turn to fear. Let their aggression turn to weakness. And let every demonic force attempting to terrify my soul return violently to the sender until their own spirits tremble under the weight of divine judgment. Every witchcraft agent using spoken words, written charms, symbolic tokens, or cursed objects to direct evil into my path, let their curses backfire immediately. Let the words turn against them. Let the objects refuse their command. Let the symbols fight them. And let every evil projection they release return aggressively to the sender until their own wickedness consumes them. God, let every witchcraft personality lying in wait for my downfall, hiding behind pretended smiles, friendship, or support, be exposed instantly. Let their masks fall off. Let their intentions betray them. Let their alliances crumble. And let every secret plot they form against me return heavily to the sender until their wicked identity is revealed. Every witchcraft spirit attacking my self-worth, my confidence, my inner strength, or my identity in Christ be reversed now. Let their attacks torment them. Let the insecurity they project fall back on them. Let the fear they release bind them. And let every spiritual attack they design return violently to the sender with multiplied force. O Lord, let every witchcraft power that places dark shadows over my blessings, my open doors, or my divine opportunities be judged by fire. Let the shadow swallow them instead. Let the darkness they projected overtake them. Let the fog they released blind them. And let every evil covering they place over my destiny return fiercely to the sender while my path shines brighter. Every witchcraft agent using animal spirits, ancestral spirits, marine spirits, or territorial powers to attack my destiny, let their spiritual alliances collapse. Let their marine altars dry up. Let their ancestral powers fail. Let their territorial influence crumble. Let every witchcraft enemy feeding on my progress through envy, jealousy, or bitterness be starved permanently. Let their envy destroy them. Let their jealousy consume them. Let their bitterness dry their strength. And let every evil desire they carry toward my success return violently to the sender until they are swallowed by their own hatred. Every witchcraft personality trying to recycle old problems into my life, old sickness, old battles, old tears, old disappointments, let their recycling powers fail. Let the old battles return to them. Let the old sorrow swallow them. Let the old oppression bind them. And let every old problem they try to reintroduce return fiercely to the sender with destructive judgment. Lord, let every witchcraft decree spoken against my life, whether in anger, jealousy, hatred, or wicked expectation, be overturned. Let their decrees bind them. Let their agreements turn against them. Let their proclamations haunt them. And let every evil decree they form return heavily to the sender until they are trapped in their own words. Every witchcraft power that uses emotional manipulation, psychological attacks, or spiritual intimidation to destabilize my mind, God, arise and strike them with confusion. Let their manipulation return to them. Let their pressure choke them. Let their intimidation backfire. And let every mental attack they release return violently to the sender, while my mind remains covered and stable. O Lord, according to Psalm 59, let every witchcraft force hiding in the dark corners of my destiny, waiting to strike when I am close to breakthrough, be exposed and destroyed. Let their darkness turn against them. Let their ambush consume them. Let their strategies collapse. And let every hidden attack they planned return violently to the sender until they are swallowed by their own evil. Every witchcraft personality using my past mistakes, weaknesses, failures, or vulnerabilities to build altars of accusation against my destiny, let those altars catch fire now. Let the accusers be silenced. Let the altars crumble. Let the sacrifices backfire. And let every evil they try to resurrect from my past return aggressively to the sender with divine judgment. God of deliverance, arise and scatter every witchcraft spirit that circles my home at night, releasing fear, shadows, noises, or disturbances to weaken my peace. Let their disturbances return to them. Let their shadows blind them. Let their noises torment them. And let every night attack they release return heavily to the sender until their own peace evaporates. Every witchcraft attack sent to contaminate my atmosphere, whether through strange winds, demonic heaviness, confusion, or tension, be reversed immediately. Let their contamination choke them. Let the tension they send wrap around them. Let the heaviness bury them. And let every atmospheric attack return violently to the sender until their own environment collapses under judgment. O Lord, let every witchcraft enemy who speaks confidently against my destiny, who mocks my progress, who declares my downfall, be overtaken by their own words. Let their mockery shame them. Let their predictions bury them. Let their confidence turn to fear, and let every evil statement they made return fiercely to the sender, until their own lives manifest the disaster they spoke. Every witchcraft personality sending emotional attacks, overthinking, fear, anxiety, loneliness, sadness, into my life. Let the emotional warfare return to their own minds. Let their peace vanish. Let their sanity shake. Let their stability collapse. And let every emotional arrow they fired return heavily to the sender until they drown in their own chaos. O Lord, let every witchcraft enemy that draws strength from wicked alliances, coven gatherings, demonic councils, occult groups, satanic partnerships, lose their power instantly. Let their alliances betray them. Let their unity break. Let their foundation crack, and let every evil energy they shared return violently to the sender until their network is destroyed. Every witchcraft person that uses blood sacrifices, food offerings, incense, candles, or oils to fight my destiny, let their sacrifices backfire immediately. Let the blood cry against them. Let the incense choke them. Let the candles burn them. Let the oil reject them, and let every ritual they perform return aggressively to the sender until their altar is left in ruins. O God, let every witchcraft arrow assigned to enter my body through sickness, sudden pain, weakness, or mysterious attacks reverse now. Let the sickness return to the sender. Let the weakness crush them. Let the pain overwhelm them. And let every witchcraft affliction they intended for my body return violently to the sender until they suffer the destruction they plan. Every witchcraft power that follows my life year after year, cycle after cycle, repeating the same battles, the same delays, the same disappointments, the same struggles, let their cycle break now. Let the cycle turn on them. Let the battle bind them. Let the delay destroy them, and let every repeated attack they recycle against my destiny return fiercely to the sender until the cycle ends permanently. O Lord, according to Psalm 59, let every witchcraft spirit that rises at strategic moments to weaken my breakthroughs be destroyed instantly. Let their timing fail, let their strategy crumble, let their influence collapse, and let every evil moment they planned against my lifting return violently to the sender until their own opportunities are swallowed by darkness. Every witchcraft agent releasing invisible chains to restrict my progress, chains of stagnation, chains of limitation, chains of backwardness, chains of resistance. Let those chains turn around and bind them instead. Let their mobility cease. Let their advancement die, and I let every chain they forged return aggressively to the sender until they are trapped by their own wickedness. God, let every witchcraft personality who uses dreams to steal blessings, plant fear, or manipulate destiny encounter divine fire tonight. Let their access be blocked. Let their spirits be arrested. Let their presence be rejected. And let every dream attack they send return heavily to the sender until their own nights turn into torment. Every witchcraft group chanting against my name, calling my destiny in their gatherings, or summoning my spirit for evil purposes, let their gatherings scatter instantly. Let their altar shake. Let their voices crack. Let their unity fail. And let every evil chant they release return fiercely to the sender until their meeting ends in destruction. Lord, let every witchcraft personality using envy as a weapon against my progress be consumed by their own jealousy. Let their eyes darken. Let their spirit weaken. Let their strength fail, and let every evil thought they harbor toward my blessings return violently to the sender until their own destiny collapses under envy. Every witchcraft spirit assigned to bring confusion to my relationships, family, marriage, friendships, partnerships, let their mission fail now. Let their confusion fall upon them. Let their discord swallow them. Let their division return to their own house. And let every relational attack they directed at me return aggressively to the sender until unity becomes their defeat. O Lord, let every witchcraft agent releasing frustration, delay, or disappointment at the edge of my breakthroughs be judged immediately. Let their frustration consume them. Let their disappointment bury them. Let their delay shut their own doors, and let every last-minute sabotage they planned return heavily to the sender until their own opportunities disappear. Every witchcraft personality that listens to my conversations, monitors my movements, or studies my life to attack me, let their monitoring tools be destroyed. Let their ears go deaf. Let their eyes go blind. Let their networks break apart. And let every monitoring spirit they use return violently to the sender until they become the ones exposed. God, let every witchcraft arrow targeting my health through strange sickness, sudden weakness, or invisible affliction be reversed completely. Let the sickness return to the sender. Let the weakness crush them. Let the affliction overwhelm them. And let every demonic attack they programmed against my body return fiercely to the sender until they suffer the destruction they plan. Every witchcraft personality attempting to bury my destiny, silence my voice, or destroy my progress, O Lord, arise and strike them with the fire of Psalm 59. Let their burial plot become their own grave. Let their silence fall upon them. Let their destruction swallow them. And let every evil intention they hold toward my life return violently to the sender until judgment overtakes them. O Lord, according to Psalm 59, let every witchcraft personality rising with renewed wickedness each morning against my destiny be consumed by your fire. Let their morning attacks turn into their destruction. Let their renewed hatred choke them. Let their plans backfire instantly, and let every evil expectation they set for my day return violently to the sender until they collapse under their own wickedness. Every witchcraft agent invoking my name in the early hours of the morning to weaken my blessings, block my progress, or divert my destiny, let their invocations turn against them. Let their words trap them. Let their rituals fail. Let their voices shake. And let every early morning attack they release return aggressively to the sender until destruction overtakes their camp. God, let every witchcraft personality positioning themselves as false helpers, false friends, or false supporters be exposed and judged. Let their fake concern betray them. Let their hidden hatred choke them. Let their deception fail, and let every evil plan they hide behind false kindness return heavily to the sender until their masks fall off completely. Every witchcraft spirit attempting to manipulate the seasons of my life, drying my opportunities, delaying my blessings, or withholding my harvest, let their manipulations backfire. Let the dryness consume them. Let the delay suffocate them. Let the harvest they stole be demanded from them, and let every seasonal attack they crafted return fiercely to the sender until their own seasons collapse. Lord, let every witchcraft personality using mirrors, shadows, or reflections to attack my destiny be struck with blindness. Let their mirrors crack. Let their reflections haunt them. Let their shadows scatter. And let every form of mirror witchcraft they use return violently to the sender until they lose the ability to project evil. Every witchcraft agent that tries to plant weakness in my hands, heaviness in my spirit, or frustration in my assignments, let their attack be reversed instantly. Let their own hands weaken. Let their spirit sink, let their frustration multiply, and let every attack they design to slow me down return aggressively to the sender until their progress dies. God, let every witchcraft personality releasing dark clouds over my household, clouds of fear, clouds of poverty, clouds of confusion, clouds of spiritual dryness, be judged now. Let the clouds return to them. Let the fear choke them. Let the dryness bury them, and let every dark covering they placed over my home return violently to the sender until their house becomes the target of their own darkness. Every witchcraft force attempting to block divine messages, divine direction, divine dreams, divine revelations from reaching me, let their spiritual interference be destroyed. Let their interference trap them. Let their blockage bind them. Let their confusion return to them, and let every attempt to cut off my divine communication return heavily to the sender until they lose all access to the spiritual realm. Lord, let every witchcraft spirit that rises to siphon my energy, drain my strength, steal my joy, or weaken my resolve be consumed immediately. Let the energy they steal burn them. Let the joy they touch torment them. Let the strength they drain crush them, and let every spiritual siphoning they attempt return fiercely to the sender until they collapse under their own theft. Every witchcraft personality planning long-term destruction against my destiny, long-term sickness, long-term poverty, long-term stagnation, long-term disappointment, be buried under the weight of your own wickedness. Let the long-term attack turn against you. Let the affliction return to you. Let the stagnation bind you. And let every prolonged attack you designed return violently to the sender until your own destiny is swallowed by your plans. O Lord, according to Psalm 59, let every witchcraft personality who rises in the night to strengthen evil against my destiny be struck down by divine fire. Let their evil hours turn into confusion. Let their enchantments fail. Let their chants return to them. And let every midnight attack they release return violently to the sender until their nights become their judgment. Every witchcraft agent attempting to project failure into my day, failure in decisions, failure in opportunities, failure in assignments, let the failure they plan return to them. Let their day collapse. Let every witchcraft personality using ancient altars, ancestral spirits, or generational powers to fight my destiny be uprooted permanently. Let the altar crumble. Let the spirits flee. Let the generational curse reverse. And let every attack they raise from the past return fiercely to the sender until their own foundation is destroyed. Every witchcraft spirit that stands as a gatekeeper at the entrance of my breakthroughs, blocking access, delaying answers, resisting progress, be judged immediately. Let the gate they guard close on them. Let their resistance crush them. Let their assignment fail. And let every blockage they created return violently to the sender until they lose control over any gateway. O Lord, let every witchcraft personality that speaks negativity into the atmosphere of my life, negativity about my destiny, my marriage, my finances, my ministry, be overtaken by the negativity they release. Let their words choke them. Let their atmosphere suffocate them. Let their declarations bind them. And let every negative word they speak return heavily to the sender until their own lives manifest the disaster they pronounce. Every witchcraft agent working to reverse my answered prayers, steal my miracles, or delay my testimonies, let their assignment be reversed instantly. Let the miracle escape them. Let the testimony torment them. Let the breakthrough crush them. And let every attempt to delay my results return aggressively to the sender until they are buried under the blessings they tried to stop. God, let every witchcraft personality that tries to trap my soul in guilt, shame, condemnation, or mental torment be swallowed by the pits they dug. Let the shame they speak fall on them. Let the condemnation bind them. Let the guilt overwhelm them, and let every mental attack they release return violently to the sender until their own minds cannot escape the torment they intended for me. Every witchcraft spirit that monitors my rising, tracking my movement, observing my progress, waiting to attack my open doors, be blinded forever. Let their sight fail. Let their monitors break. Let their tracking collapse. And let every form of spiritual surveillance they use return fiercely to the sender until they are the ones exposed to destruction. Lord, let every witchcraft personality releasing backwardness into my destiny, sending me back to old battles, old mistakes, old cycles, be overtaken by backwardness themselves. Let their steps reverse, let their progress crumble, let their future collapse, and let every backward arrow they fire return heavily to the sender until they taste the regression they plan. Every witchcraft agent attempting to manipulate my divine timing, pushing me ahead of God or pulling me behind God, be struck down immediately. Let their manipulation turn against them. Let their influence suffocate them. Let their schemes collapse. And let every attack on my divine timing return violently to the sender until their own timelines scatter beyond repair. Lord, according to Psalm 59, let every witchcraft personality rising to drain my divine strength in the moments I need it most be struck by your fiery judgment. Let their draining power collapse. Let their assignments backfire. Let their hands weaken. And let every attempt to sap my energy return violently to the sender until their own strength turns to dust. Every witchcraft agent that speaks against my progress in the spiritual realm using negative decrees, evil proclamations, or demonic confessions be silenced immediately. Let their decrees choke them. Let their proclamations bind them. Let their words turn to poison in their mouths. And let every evil prophecy they release return aggressively to the sender until their own tongues testify against them. God, let every witchcraft personality who stands at emotional entry points, my thoughts, my feelings, my fears, to manipulate my inner peace be consumed by fire. Let their manipulation bind them. Let their whispers torment them. Let their influence collapse. And let every emotional attack they release return heavily to the sender until their minds fall apart. Every witchcraft spirit using delay as a weapon, delaying my prayers, delaying my breakthroughs, delaying my testimonies, be crushed instantly. Let the delay return to them. Let the stagnation bind them. Let their own results freeze, and let every delayed attack they design return fiercely to the sender, while my progress accelerates by force. O Lord, let every witchcraft personality that sends sudden trouble into my destiny, unexpected battles, unexpected sickness, unexpected setbacks, be overtaken by the trouble they send. Let trouble rise in their camp. Let setbacks bury their plans. Let sickness fall on their bodies, and let every sudden attack return violently to the sender until they drown in their own wickedness. Every witchcraft agent using spiritual dogs, demonic animals, or evil creatures to attack my soul, my sleep, my peace, or my dreams, let their creatures turn against them. Let the dogs bite them. Let the creatures torment them. Let their own spiritual beasts judge them, and let every animal-based witchcraft they release return aggressively to the sender until they become victims of their own summons. God, let every witchcraft altar that rises to speak against my destiny at strategic hours, midnight, early morning, or midday, be consumed entirely. Let the priest fall. Let the fire go out. Let the incantations fail. Let the altar crack open, and let every evil rising from that place return heavily to the sender until there is no altar left to speak. Every witchcraft personality attempting to scatter my blessings, scattering opportunities, scattering helpers, scattering divine connections, be scattered themselves. Let their unity break. Let their communication fail. Let their alliances dissolve. And let every scattering attack they planned return violently to the sender until their own lives become a wasteland. Lord, let every witchcraft enemy who watches my life with evil expectation, waiting for me to fall, waiting for me to fail, waiting for me to break, be overtaken by the disaster they await. Let their expectations crumble. Let their hope turn to sorrow. Let their desires for my downfall become fuel for their destruction, and let every evil expectation they carry return fiercely to the sender. Every witchcraft spirit attacking the oil of my destiny, my anointing, my calling, my divine purpose, my spiritual fire, be judged immediately. Let their hands burn, let their plans die, let their curses scatter, and let every attack on my spiritual identity return violently to the sender until their own spiritual strength collapses permanently. O Lord, according to Psalm 59, let every witchcraft power rising to block the manifestation of my answered prayers be crushed by your judgment. Let their resistance collapse. Let their interference scatter. Let their spiritual roadblocks burn. Let every demonic barrier they place around my miracles return violently to the sender until their own blessings dry up. Every witchcraft agent speaking into the winds against my destiny using air manipulation, spoken curses, or atmospheric witchcraft, let the wind turn against them. Let their words choke them. Let the air fight them. Let their curses consume them. And let every atmospheric projection they send return aggressively to the sender until their voices are silenced permanently. God, let every witchcraft personality standing at spiritual crossroads to divert my destiny, pushing me into wrong paths, wrong choices, wrong relationships, be scattered immediately. Let their influence break. Let their manipulation fail. Let their traps expose them. And let every destiny diversion they plan return heavily to the sender until they fall into their own confusion. Every witchcraft spirit that releases invisible burdens into my life, burdens of heaviness, burdens of fear, burdens of stagnation, burdens of hopelessness, be reversed now. Let their burdens fall on them. Let the heaviness bury them. Let the fear choke them, and let every spiritual weight they place on my shoulders return fiercely to the sender until they suffocate under their own oppression. O Lord, let every witchcraft arrow fired to destroy my finances through unexpected expenses, financial blockages, debt cycles, or money evaporation be reversed instantly. Let the financial attack strike them. Let the debt bind them. Let the blockage choke their economy. And let every monetary destruction they planned return violently to the sender until their own finances collapse. Every witchcraft agent that curses the works of my hands, my career, my business, my gifting, my creativity, let their curses backfire. Let every witchcraft personality that attempts to plant confusion in my divine instructions, distort my prophetic direction, or blur my spiritual vision be judged instantly. Let their manipulation return to them. Let their confusion overtake them. Let their blindness bind them. And let every distortion they send return heavily to the sender until they lose all spiritual clarity. Every witchcraft spirit that stretches its hand against my home, sending chaos, arguments, division, or spiritual dryness, be crushed now. Let the chaos return to them. Let the division destroy their own camp. Let their dryness choke their lives. And let every household attack they initiate return fiercely to the sender until their own homes become battlegrounds. O Lord, let every witchcraft personality attempting to drain my spiritual fire through distraction, spiritual fatigue, or demonic noise be consumed by their own attacks. Let the distraction confuse them. Let the fatigue overwhelm them. Let the noise torment them. And let every attempt to weaken my fire return violently to the sender until they drown in their own darkness. Every witchcraft agent that assigns shame to my destiny, shame in public, shame in secret, shame in relationships, shame in finances, let the shame return to them. Let disgrace locate them. Let humiliation swallow them. Let embarrassment crush them, and let every shameful assignment they send return aggressively to the sender until shame becomes their garment permanently. Lord, according to Psalm 59, let every witchcraft personality that rises to scatter my harvest right when it is due be crushed by your vengeance. Let their hands fail. Let their plans burn. Let their strategies fall apart. And let every attempt to interfere with my blessings return violently to the sender until they choke on the destruction they plan. Every witchcraft agent speaking deadness into the works of my hands, deadness in my projects, deadness in my inspiration, deadness in my opportunities, let the deadness return to them. Let their work rot. Let their ideas collapse. Let their strength vanish. And let every evil declaration they made return aggressively to the sender until their own lives bear the fruit of their wickedness. God, let every witchcraft personality trying to manipulate the atmosphere around me, making things feel heavy, hopeless, stagnant, be swallowed by their own manipulation. Let the heaviness bury them. Let the stagnation bind them. Let the hopelessness consume them. and let every environmental attack they send return heavily to the sender without mercy. Every witchcraft spirit that plants invisible barriers to stop my acceleration, barriers of fear, barriers of doubt, barriers of confusion, barriers of spiritual resistance, be destroyed instantly. Let the barrier bind them. Let the fear cripple them. Let the doubt swallow them, and let every spiritual resistance they crafted return fiercely to the sender until their own journey collapses. O Lord, let every witchcraft personality using serpentine spirits, marine spirits, or dark creatures to track me or slow me down be judged now. Let the serpent bite them. Let the creature torment them. Let the marine altar dry up, and let every demonic creature they send return violently to the sender until the power behind them is shattered permanently. Every witchcraft agent who waits for me to make progress just so they can attack the next stage of my life, let their monitoring fail. Let their waiting become a trap. Let their strategy backfire. Let their anticipation swallow them. And let every attack they reserve for my next level return aggressively to the sender until they fall into their own expectation. God, let every witchcraft personality who manipulates time, slowing my progress, speeding my downfall, or shifting divine moments, be overtaken by divine judgment. Let time turn against them. Let their opportunities dry up. Let their seasons scatter. And let every time-based attack they crafted return heavily to the sender until their own timeline collapse. Every witchcraft spirit that fuels the tongues of gossipers, accusers, slanderers, and those who speak evil of me behind closed doors, let their words return to them. Let their lies expose them. Let their accusations bind them. Let their gossip destroy them. And let every evil conversation spoken against me return fiercely to the sender until their own reputations crumble. Lord, let every witchcraft personality that introduces spiritual noise into my life, noise to distract me, noise to confuse me, noise to break my focus, be silenced by fire. Let the noise return to them. Let the confusion overwhelm them. Let the distraction torment them. And let every spiritual interference they created return violently to the sender until they can no longer function. Every witchcraft agent attacking my destiny helpers, turning them away, confusing their hearts, or influencing them negatively, let their assignment fail completely. Let their influence crumble. Let their manipulation reverse. Let their interference backfire. And let every attack against my helpers return aggressively to the sender until their own support systems collapse beyond repair. In the authority of Psalm 59, I declare that every invisible chain tying my destiny to stagnation, delay, confusion, or backwardness breaks completely by the thunder of the Almighty God. And every spiritual rope used to hold back my progress is cut into pieces. Every evil voice calling my name for destruction is silenced forever. Every hidden enemy pretending to be a friend while digging pits behind my back is exposed by fire. May their wicked expectations backfire, and may the Lord disgrace their conspiracies and scatter their networks. I walk in divine security that no wicked power can penetrate. Every evil pattern trying to repeat itself in my life is destroyed. Every cycle of disappointment, loss, shame, or frustration is broken. I step into divine cycles of victory, honor, progress, and supernatural breakthroughs by the mercy and power of God. Every demonic cloud covering my star, my blessings, my favor, or my divine opportunities cleared by fire. I shine brighter than ever before, and no darkness can overshadow me again. I decree that every evil surveillance assigned to monitor my steps, blessings, breakthroughs, or relationships crashes permanently. Let the monitoring mirrors break. Let their spiritual cameras go blind. Let their networks collapse. I become spiritually invisible to every wicked spirit. Every dark voice whispering defeat, fear, confusion, or failure into my spirit is shut down. Every negative atmosphere around me is purified. Every demonic infiltration is expelled. The peace of God saturates my mind and environment. I command every door closed against me by witchcraft to open by fire. Every opportunity delayed is released. Every blessing held in demonic warehouses is recovered. My destiny is restored and accelerated by divine power. Every curse projected against my health, finances, relationships, or destiny returns immediately to the sender. I walk in divine immunity and supernatural covering where no evil can touch me. Every wicked dream, demonic attack, spiritual manipulation, or nocturnal warfare assigned against me is canceled by fire. My sleep becomes peaceful, prophetic, and victorious. No evil power will invade my dreams again. Every satanic decree made against my life is nullified. Every evil handwriting is erased. Every accusation is canceled. I walk in the verdict of victory, honor, elevation, and divine protection that God has spoken concerning me. In the authority of Psalm 59, I declare that every serpent tongue speaking evil against my destiny is silenced by the thunder of God, and every occult gathering, secret whispering, hidden plotting, and monitoring spirit projecting failure into my life collapses under divine judgment. Let the Lord scatter their thoughts, confuse their tongues, and turn their midnight incantations into ashes. Every arrow of disgrace, delay, sickness, poverty, or misfortune being fired against my path returns immediately to the sender with multiplied force. As the Lord watches over me day and night, no demonic ambush will catch me unaware. By the power of the blood of Jesus, I decree that every witchcraft altar raising my name, my picture, my clothing, or anything connected to me is catching fire right now. Let the altar keeper run mad. Let their evil mirrors crack. Let their candles extinguish. Let their charms backfire. Every evil priest calling my name for destruction shall fall into the pit they dug. Every trap they plan becomes their own downfall. I walk in a shield of divine fire, and no darkness has permission to touch me. I stand on Psalm 59 and command every household enemy pretending to love me, but secretly wishing for my downfall to be fully exposed. The Lord will uncover every fake smile, every hidden plan, every deceptive handshake, and every disguised manipulation. Their time is up. Their weapons are broken. Their secret conversations are scattered. The Lord lifts me higher while he drags them into confusion and shame. My destiny moves forward without apology. Every generational curse, spoken word, or inherited bondage trying to repeat cycles of limitation in my life is broken by fire. I disconnect myself from every ancestral altar of failure, barrenness, untimely death, rejection, or repeated disappointment. I rise above every ancestral pattern. I step into new cycles of favor, victory, divine protection, and supernatural progress. No ancient spirit will bind my path again. Every demonic animal, dogs of darkness, vultures of destruction, serpents of manipulation, owls of monitoring, bats of witchcraft, sent to track my progress is blinded permanently. The Lord releases his angelic army to surround me like fire. No evil creature will see me, follow me, or touch me. I walk under an invisible divine covering that makes me unreachable to wicked powers. Every jealous spirit, wicked friend, evil neighbor, or envious colleague plotting evil because of my rising is arrested by heaven. Their gossip turns to dust. Their networks collapse. Their conspiracies melt. God frustrates their hands so that nothing they attempt against me succeeds. While they plan my downfall, the Lord prepares my elevation. I move from glory to glory while they sink into their own snares. Every midnight arrow, dream attack, spiritual injection, evil visitation, and dark manipulation sent into my sleep is nullified. I decree peaceful nights and victorious dreams. Any power attempting to plant fear, delay, confusion, or failure into my spirit is crushed by the hammer of God. From tonight forward, my dreams become prophetic victories and divine guidance, not battlefields. Every monitoring spirit assigned to observe my steps, track my blessings, or study my progress is set on fire. Their surveillance network is destroyed. Their assignment expires, Their access is denied. I am hidden under the shadow of the Almighty where no demonic eyes can see me. My movement becomes invisible to wicked spirits, and my blessings manifest without interruption. By the thunder of God, I decree that every weapon formed against my finances, my relationships, my health, my purpose, and my destiny shall backfire. Anyone wishing me failure shall eat the fruit of their own wicked desires. Anyone digging a pit for me shall fall into it. Anyone declaring evil against my name will carry their own curse. I walk in irreversible victory. I declare that the Lord arises as a warrior on my behalf. He fights my battles. He breaks the bows of the enemy. He shatters their shields. He burns their altars, and he destroys their covens. My life becomes a testimony of divine protection. Every attempt to destroy me becomes a catalyst for my supernatural elevation. The Lord is my defense, and because of him, no battle will overpower me. In the authority of Psalm 59, I decree that every wicked mouth speaking incantations, curses, envy, evil desires, and demonic proclamations against my life is permanently shut by the fire of God. Every tongue that rises against me in judgment is condemned. Every word designed to weaken my spirit, derail my purpose, or delay my breakthrough returns back to the sender with full force. Let their wicked confessions become their own destruction, while my destiny rises untouched. By the sword of the Lord, I cancel every evil timetable programmed against my divine season. Every witchcraft calendar marking my downfall is burned. Every satanic schedule projecting misfortune into my future is destroyed. I realign my destiny to God's perfect timing. Times of rising, times of restoration, times of breakthrough, times of divine favor. No evil power will rearrange my life or manipulate my seasons again. I decree that every strange battle assigned to drain my strength, steal my joy, or break my spirit is reversed. The enemy will not exhaust me. My hope will not die. My spirit will not collapse. The Lord fuels me with supernatural energy, clarity, and resilience. I rise above every pressure, attack, and storm, and I walk with divine stability that no evil can shake. Every curse of almost there but never arriving, every cycle of near breakthrough disappointment, every pattern of last-minute sabotage is broken. I refuse to labor without results, fight without victory, and build without manifestation. From now on, my efforts will produce. My seed will multiply. My prayers will birth testimonies. My hard work will open doors. The God of sudden miracles repositions me for undeniable success. Every power projecting sickness, fear, confusion, mental battles, frustration, or heaviness into my environment is cast out by fire. I cleanse my atmosphere of every dark presence. Let the wind of God sweep away all demonic influence around me. My home, my mind, my spirit, and my space become territories of peace, purity, victory, and divine light. No evil energy will rule over me again. I declare that any evil hand touching my blessings with the intention to contaminate, delay, steal, or divert them withers instantly. Any power manipulating my opportunities, scattering my resources, or blocking my financial increase is overthrown. I recover everything stolen from me, spiritually, emotionally, financially, mentally, and physically. What belongs to me returns multiplied and undefiled. Every power calling my name in the night, invoking my spirit into covens, summoning my destiny before demonic altars, or sending dream attackers is destroyed. I withdraw my name, my picture, my voice, my shadow, and my identity from every satanic system. I become spiritually untraceable. Any spirit seeking access to me meets the consuming fire of God. I decree divine reversal against every wicked expectation. Those waiting to see my downfall will witness my rising. Those expecting shame for me will watch God honor me. Those planning tears for me will see my laughter. Those plotting loss for me will watch my increase. The Lord turns every evil prophecy upside down and makes me a sign of his glory. Every demonic embargo placed on my progress, whether by witchcraft, household wickedness, jealous individuals, monitoring spirits, or ancestral powers breaks now. I move forward with supernatural acceleration. Every invisible wall, spiritual chain, or satanic blockade collapses. I enter the place of open doors, favor, answered prayers, and unstoppable advancement. I decree that the God of Psalm 59, the God who scatters enemies without warning, surrounds me like a mighty fortress. He becomes my shield, my light, my deliverer, my defender. No attack will surprise me. No weapon will overpower me. No enemy will outsmart me. I dwell under divine protection, and every battle assigned to destroy me, instead, becomes the platform for my greatest testimony. I rise, I shine, and I move forward in victory that cannot be reversed. Father, I thank you for every person who prayed with us today. Let your protection, your fire, and your peace follow them wherever they go. Seal every breakthrough. Cover every family represented here, and let no attack rise again. Lord, continue to guide them, strengthen them, and surround them with your glory. And as they stay connected to this family on divine cleansing secret, let this place remain a sanctuary of deliverance, healing, and victory for their lives. In Jesus' mighty name,